Hello everyone and welcome to another Throne and Liberty video. My name is Brian if you happen to be new to the channel, and I've got a lot of great news to share with you as a part of this summary. If you guys like these videos, be sure to hit that like button. Check out the top link in the description for the Instagram challenge. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers over there, but let's not waste your time. Let's jump into this. First and foremost, the release date set for Korea is December 7th. You can actually start registering now, and I've heard other people who are not based in Korea have already been able to pre-register for this game. No word yet on the details to be able to do so, but note that as I get information, I'll be sure to give it here to you at the channel. So if you guys like these kind of videos and you haven't subscribed yet, this would be a good opportunity so that way you don't miss out on these updates. Outside of the release date for December 7th, no, we do not have a release date yet for the global edition. That's the number one question that everybody was asking me, and it really boils down to a simple answer of probably early 2024. They talked about a 3 to 4 month dev update cycle, and they actually detailed out the next and the next content drops that are going to add new regions and so much more to this game, including a shared zone that you can war with 12 other servers over with your guild and so much more. Like, this is in and of itself like a real eye-opening moment, but there's so much that I still have to tell you about that I hope that you're as excited as I am when this game eventually gets to get played in our hands. So first and foremost, they talked heavily about monetization. This is a big question being asked. They're going to have two types of passes. They're going to have like a growth pass and a battle pass. As far as the growth pass, this is going to be something we're going to be watching out for. I know people have pay to win concerns, but they've removed all form of gacha from the game, and then everything else seems to be very cosmetic driven, and they showed off what you could do with a cosmetic system in this game, and it is honestly absurd. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who spend a lot of time just playing around with the look of how their character is set up. So I think that's going to be really interesting to see in the long run. But moving on, we have I think for me the biggest thing was the update cycle and the fact that they're going to be targeting. They said 3 to 4 months. I'm going to say that it's literally 4 months, maybe more, but we'll have to wait and see. He goes into talking about the types of combat, the types of content that you can play, and there's PvPvE, which is like open world raids, and that kind of gear can be traded on the marketplace. But then there's instance raids, guild raids, that are more akin to if you don't want to PvP. And the rewards are going to be the same across the board, with one exception where the guild raids, the PvE raids, the instance ones, the loot is bind on pickup. So when you get the item, it's yours. So you can't then trade it, but the open world ones can be traded on the market, and that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the long run. As they continued on, they talked about there's going to be instance dungeons and open world dungeons, and I think that is something really exciting to see. As an MMORPG, this game looks absolutely massive, really deep in scale, and so I'm excited to see how that goes from here. So all that being said, I'm trying to think about any of the other major questions and things that kind of came up. The release date seems to be the biggest one. But yeah, like I'm really quite impressed with everything that was shown off and everything he shared and how they're going to be doing live letters. And if you don't know, a live letter is basically where they sit down and do more camera time, sitting down, talking with the community live, taking questions live. And this is what I think Yoshi P from Final Fantasy 14 has established. Now, we do know the game is coming to console, we do know the game is coming to PC, and we do know that it's probably going to happen in the next 4 to 6 months. But at that point, like it's been a long day. It's been a late night. So I'm sorry. I'm just kind of falling apart here at the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm just going to wrap it up, keep it short. If you guys have questions, sound off in the comments, and I'll be sure to follow up with a video going through y'all's questions. So thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see you next time. But until then, take care.